Thank you guys, PTZ Optics, by the way, for helping out with this, with all this live stuff. And thanks to Mike for doing the switching. We saw him a little bit earlier. And now we have George here.
Yeah.
How you doing, George?
Good. How are you?
You got a little fidget spinner or something
Yeah,
like that?
I brought that for you. We've been giving those away. It's fidget spinner and bottle opener. So
bottle cap
double
fidget
task. It's a great thing to have.
Oh, now I'm...
We've been giving these things away like crazy today. Everyone seems to see the bottle opener and be right on it, so that's awesome. We got more of those. You can just come by the booth. And we'll.
I don't need.
We're just
more
around
than
the corner, so.
Where's a beer? Come on.
Well, I've been looking for that too. They usually doesn't start till 4 o'clock around here.
Got it. So, now I interviewed guys at NAB. In fact, we did a live stream from your guys' booth, and that was a lot of fun. You guys come over here. Is there anything you're announcing here at?
Well, I guess at NAB you would have seen we were showing off our new Pearl Mini encoder.
Okay.
That was sort of still pre-production, getting ready for launch. This week, we're going to start shipping that to customers in 2 weeks. Okay. So this week has really been all about the real launch for Pearl Mini, which, for those of you who don't know it, but we've always built standalone hardware encoders, right? And we kind of have a big spectrum of different devices, from our Webcaster X2, which is the tiny little social media oriented one, all the way up to our Pearl 2, which is a big 6 input, multi encoder, everything you could want in there. Pearl Mini is kind of in the middle. So it's a smaller box, but it really represents a small platform, but big on professional features.
Okay.
So professional audio inputs, 2 HD inputs with HDMI or SDI, big touchscreen on the front for confidence monitoring, start-stop control, switching control. But it's designed to be sort of your small, lightweight, all-in-one live event production box.
Okay.
So it makes it very easy for someone with maybe 1 or 2 cameras, or 1 camera and a presentation, and then some professional audio setups, whether that's microphones directly, we support phantom power, or whether it's a switcher coming in, we have line level support.
Yeah.
We can bring all that together, record and stream simultaneously. And the streaming is just RTMP, like most things, so we can really reach any platform.
Like a YouTube or a Facebook or a Twitch or
Vimeo or a Ustream or whatever, any of those. But even within the corporate environment, if maybe you have your own Wowza server or Akamai server or any of those things, you can easily integrate with all those platforms. And at the same time, record to an SD card so that you can very easily manage all of those files and deal with that content.
What I've been working on is actually splitting up stuff into multiple boxes. Like right now, we're live on YouTube, but it's also going to my home box, which is then taking that YouTube and bringing it onto the live channel, my 24/7 channel, and also the Twitch channel.
Right.
So I can do more without having everything on one box, and of course it splits up the process.
Right.
So you could do the switching off of one box, but then you bring it to something like the Pearl to go out to Facebook or YouTube.
You could definitely
and save yourself some process.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So that's really been, and we've been talking to so many customers this week so far about Mini. People have been really excited about it.
Yeah, I'm excited about it.
Some of our sales guys and marketing guys just came back from a 5-week-long tour in Europe with some of our partners. They came back and they said, "Listen, guys, the demand for this thing is nuts. Like, everybody's just all over us. They can't wait." And so we're really excited about that. We've been talking to a lot of universities this week that are all really excited about it. So that's good. We're psyched for that. But even the Webcaster this week, people have been really excited about that, because again, as you know, sometimes people start out using their phone or their tablet trying to live stream, and those cameras are limited. You can't do that much.
Yeah.
You take something like a Webcaster and maybe a PTZ Optics camera, and you get real quality.
Exactly.
And that's what it's all about for a low cost.
Exactly. And of course, taking something like this, I can put it up on my rig. Yeah. It does take a DC 5 volt in, which means I can get an adapter cable, hook it up to a battery, and then I could be going live off of the show floor.
Exactly.
As long as the wireless holds up on the show floor. So
and that's a separate challenge.
That's a different story. Yeah.
We're actually using LTE in our booth to do all our live streams here at Infocom. At NAB, when we saw you last, we had a hard line that we brought into the booth. And for the cost, it still wasn't that great.
Okay.
So we decided to go LTE this time. And the little hotspot we're using, we're getting better speeds, and it costs a fraction. And
now
it's
that's
working.
I heard about that. It's the tri-tower band, so it basically pings
Exactly.
3 towers.
Yeah.
Just in case one disappears, you have 2 to.
So it's
go
not
back
full
from.
bonding. In a perfect world, we'd use full
Oh, yeah.
cellular bonding.
Yeah.
But yeah, just the LTE plus multiband is it's
And
working
it's
very well.
only using 1 carrier as opposed
Exactly.
to multiple like
Right.
some of these other units.
Which
do.
makes it a lot cheaper.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome.
Yeah, and it's been working great.
Yeah. And of course, this isn't as big as like a CES or an AB, but
No.
there's still enough Wi-Fi bouncing around this place to go crazy.
it's a mess. It's a mess.
But and I'm glad that you guys have been keeping constant. You've got
Yeah.
have some live streamers in your booth as well.
Yeah, we've had a few people come through. We had a couple today, a couple yesterday. Don't think we have anybody tomorrow, but we're always happy to try and help people get their live streams out there because it's such a challenging environment at these shows. I mean, we know
Exactly.
because we do it ourselves.
Exactly.
We're happy, just like PTZ Optics is doing, to try and host people, help them out, get their content out there for people who aren't able to come to Vegas.
Yeah. You should come out to Vegas, though. I think it's important.
I kind of think it's hot at this time of year personally, but
it's only 100 degrees.
I'm Canadian, man. I
that's
can't
pretty
deal
cool.
with this.
So I'm from Wisconsin. I know exactly what that's like. So.
April's nicer during NAB. I'll go with
yeah,
that.
that's true. That's true. January is nice here,
Yeah,
too,
that's a good
because
time,
it's
too.
still about 50, 60 degrees,
Yeah.
30, 40 at night. So it's not too bad, but you definitely need a jacket for that type of stuff. So
That's always good.
all right, where do people go? Well, first of all, what are the price points?
So Pearl Mini, the MSRP will be $34.95.
Okay.
Back at NAB, we were on the PTZ Optics show, and I was being a little bit shady and cagey about the price, but now it's real. Now it's shipping in the next 2 weeks. So the MSRP is $34.95. But again, this is a standalone piece of hardware. It's that one-time cost.
That's the big Pearl Mini?
That's the Pearl Mini, the new small one.
Okay.
Pearl 2, where you're talking about many more inputs, just a bigger overall piece. Then you're talking a little over 6,000. But it's more than 3 times the system in a way.
Okay.
So
and the X2's
the X2 is $300.
$300. So
it's a great place to start.
Yeah, definitely. So, all right, epiphan.com.
Epiphan.com, and of course, obviously, social media, Facebook, YouTube. We do our own weekly shows, and we always do fun things. Very recently, we had some fun smashing up our own devices, and that was a good time. Wow. Last Saturday, we did a mobile stream with Webcaster X2 while we were doing a charity motorcycle ride. Okay. So there's a bunch of content out there we'd love people to check out.
That's awesome. Well, definitely check it out over at epiphan.com.
Yeah.
George,
thank you so
very
much
for your time.
It's great seeing you again. Thanks for having us
on the show last minute. So
it's no problem.
It's always great to get some extra interview time with
Yeah,
people.
anytime.
All right, perfect. So.